It's going to be hot, it's going to be fast moving. We're doing our last blast that involves, well, not the last blast that involves upper body, we always include upper body, but because it's the upper body focus, we're going to combine arms with all of our legs, just to get the maximum workout on the arms that we can before we move next month into our ab focus. So coming hip distance apart, making sure you have a set of dumbbells, perhaps a Pilates ball if you sometimes like to use them behind your back when we're doing ab work. And then bring your hands onto your waist, and I just want you to start just swaying these hips, getting the blood moving round and down, so easing out that lower back, pushing them forward, coming behind, getting bigger with those circles as you go. And then change the direction of those circles. Yeah, I shouldn't be let loose on formal occasions, it's official. Definitely not. Definitely not. I told the headmaster I didn't like his stupid almanac books on the bookshelf. Whoops. What are you going to do? I didn't. I thought it was a waste of a bookshelf. Okay, come back to the centre, and then you're going to reach your hand into the opposite corner. Also agreed I'd join a cricket team with the headmaster's wife. Don't know how to play cricket. Interesting. Okay, just reach and reach, reach, following round with these feet. Want to get our arms nice and warm. Okay, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to the centre, you're going to squat and then reach your hands overhead. Squat, reach, squat, reach. Just coming nice and high with those arms. We're not coming up onto the toes. We're going to do quite a lot of squatting today, so I want you to really focus on keeping your weight back in those heels, pushing your bum back out behind you. Imagine you're sitting yourself down into a chair and then rising up. Obviously, we're going to have weights when we do it. Lift, lift, down, left for 5, reach, 4, reach, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, leave these arms up ahead. Now you'll lift onto your toes. So we're going to lift as we bring the arms down, then drop, lift, drop, lift, drop. Nice and high up on the balls of those feet, balancing. Lift, down, lift, down. Keep going. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to combine those two moves together. So what we're going to do is come squat, 2, 3, and now we're going to reach up onto the toes. Squat, 2, 3, and reach. Squat, 2, 3, and reach. Squat, 2, 3, and reach. 6, 3, and reach. And 5, 3, and reach. 4, 3, reach. 3, 2, last time, 2, 3, and reach. Good. Keep the arms here. Just bring their feet a little bit closer. Then you're just going to march. So lifting one knee up. So thinking about the back here, keep that tummy switched on. Try not to overarch the back. Just getting this heart rate high. Lifting the knee nice and high, bringing our arms from fifth down in front. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, we're coming into our full sweep. Down, lift up, float the arms in a big circle. Down, lift, and high. Sweep, up, circle these arms. Sweep, up, circle. Down, lift, circling up. Down, lift, circle to the top. Keep going. Lift, circle, top. For 5. And lift. 4. And lift. 3. And lift. 2. And lift. Last time. Down. From here, I want you to hinge out of those hips. Tilt yourself forward. Really reach those fingers forward. And you're just going to pulse these arms. pulse, forward. So a little bend stretch with the elbows. 7, 8, 9, 10. Then take them out behind, floating them to the back of the room, and then again, do these little reaches with the arms. Reach, 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 reach. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang yourself forward and heavy. Bring your hands to the floor, bend your knees as much as you need to, then a little bend stretch of those knees, bend stretch. So lifting the bottom up towards the sky, bend stretch, bend stretch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the hands, slowly roll up through the vertebrae, one at a time. Get to the top, roll those shoulders, coming back, and then forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, hopefully a bit warmer. Where's my water? Oh, there's my water. Need my water. Oh, should be coffee. Should be coffee. I started drinking coffee, age 44, out of the blue. Suddenly really like it. That's weird, isn't it? Okay, grab hold of your dumbbells. Now I understand what all the fuss is about. I like mine with chocolate added in. Really unhealthy. Don't follow my advice. Okay, so what are we doing? Chair squats and front raises. So I want you to be slightly narrower than hip distance apart with these feet. Watch my bum. As we come down, you're going to squat that bottom right out behind you, but check that you're not just hinging forward and keeping, the bum. You see the bum's barely moving in that demonstration. So you're not dropping the chest down. You're really hinging out, pushing this bum back. And we're going to lift up our arms to shoulder height at the same time, and then you're going to squeeze your glutes nice and high to power you back up, okay? So that's our predominant first move. We're going to come down, squeeze up. So when you're at the bottom, you want to check that your bum is right out behind you. You can lift your toes and wiggle them if needed. And left. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. From here, turn the heels in so they're touching. And then what you're going to do, pick these arms up overhead. And then as we turn your palms to the back of the room, and then you're going to plie and lift. So a little down with the hands. You can interlace the hands if you want to. So now we're tucking the pelvis under and lift. So you won't be able to come as low, but just feel how that changes up the move. Straighten, plie, left, plie, 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 plie. Keep going for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold here. You're going to pulse, 2, 3, lift up. Pulse, 2, 3, and lift. Pulse, 2, 3. So working in these arms. Pulse, 2, as well as the legs. Down, 2, 3, and lift. 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 For 3, and lift, and 2, 3, and lift. Last one, 2, 3, and lift. From here, bringing the arms down, taking the heels so they're now back. Holding down in your chair squat, lifting your arms up nice and high. Really squeeze those arms close to the body, and then you're just going to bend and stretch at the elbows. Keep the hands nice and high. Keep this tummy drawing up towards the back, okay? Protecting that lower back by drawing the abs in. Just lift and lower, tricep kick back, lift, for 5 and 4, 3 and 2. Hold this one up, and we're going to squeeze, little pulses. Squeezing in and up, 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 up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the weights in front in the goblet position. Straighten up for a second. We're all going to go to the right with this move. To you, it'll look like I'm going left. So you're going to squat narrow, step wide, step in, and up. So squat in, out, in, and lift. Chair squat, hip distance, in, and lift. So 3 squats, all combined, just holding these weights against your chest, using it as a nice counterbalance to check the chest doesn't drop too far forward. Here, out, in, and lift, squat, right, in, and lift, squat, right, in, and lift. Keep going. Right, in, and lift, squat, right, in, and lift, down, right, in, and lift. 3 more, and lift on this side, out, in, and lift. Last one, out, in, and lift. Change sides, down, other side, in, and lift. Don't forget every single little squat. So it's like 3 pulses. So narrow, out, in, and lift. Keep your weight evenly between both legs, and lift, down, out. Heart rate should be coming nice and high now. But the arms are kind of getting a rest. Just resting here against the chest, just holding them, using them to help you keep your chest nice and proud. Keep squeezing up through those glutes. Breathe through, down, out. We'll have a little water break at the end of part 2, which is part 1. In, and lift. For 4, out, in, and lift. 3, I'm sweating Malbec out of my pores right now. 2, out, in, and lift. Very nice Malbec it was too. Out, in, and lift. From here, come down, go back out, weight back in those heels, and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, which remember which side you're on. From there, step back in this narrow squat, straighten up, lower down, step out the other way, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Should be really feeling it in those quads now. 3, 2, and 1. Narrow, lift up. Good. Part 1A, 1A, or 1. Stepping onto your left foot, bring your right hand leg out behind you. So you're pointing off this toe. So we're going to do some balance work here. Still bringing in the arms. So the palms are facing. This time you're going to lift the arms out to the side in a lateral raise and then lower. So it's all coming up together. Thinking about this back. None of this, all drawing up. Nice flat back. So you're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. This is really, really helpful for people that struggle with balance. Doing these kind of unilateral single leg movements really help. It's a real challenge for the body. I want you to squeeze these shoulder blades together at the top. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. For 3 and 2. Hold this one up, legs and arms. As you pulse that leg, so just start pulsing that leg. Little squeezing pulses. Up, up, up. Now add in arm circles. Little arm circles forward as you're pulsing. Up, up, up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh God, I pulled over my elephant. Lower your hands, lower your feet. I want you to step straight back with that same leg and then sink down into a static lunge. Check your hip distance apart with the legs. Check there's no leaning forward over that front knee and you're trying to bend your back knee as close to the floor as you can. Bring your arms, tuck the elbows in beside you, and as you lift, you're going to come to the top of a bicep curl and then you're going to lower, take the arms down. So lift, all static. If you feel this in your knees, check that your weight is evenly between the two. See how my shoulders are back, just coming up and down between the knees. If you're doing this, you're bringing the attention to the knees. That's not what we want to do. You can always do a lighter squat, just a small move and up. Down, lift, down, lift. Verse 4, 3, 2, and hold this one down. Bring the weights up so they're at waist height, squeezing these elbows in. As you pulse the back knee, you're going to take the weights from the front, open to the side. Front, side. Squeezing in these elbows. Front and side. Working this front glute, back quad. Keep going. Front and side. Front and side. 10 and 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring the weights back. Bring the weight so they're up by your shoulder. Step forward. As you come forward with this back foot, reach your arms overhead. As you step back into a lunge, bring the weights down. Lift and reach, lower and lunge. Lift and reach, lower and lunge. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. So we kind of move, lower body's doing the work here, upper body's doing the work at the top. Lower, upper. So just stepping that foot back in. We've got 4, lift, 3, lift, last 2, lift, last 1, and lift. Good. Lower the arms, have a little hang at the front. Place your dumbbells down, have some water. This is your like 30-second break. And then we're going to do that whole sequence again from the top, but on the other leg in part B. 2, whichever you prefer. Okay. Picking those weights up. Are we all ready to go again? My heart rate is spectacularly high considering we've only been working out properly for about 10 minutes. Okay, so we're starting with these chair squats, slightly narrower than hip distance apart. Parallel feet facing forwards. Squeeze back as you lift into a front raise and up. Down and lift. So I want you to really engage the glutes here and power up using your bum. Squeeze your bum right at the top. From the bottom of the move, all the way up. 10, lift. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, sorry about all the sighing and breathing, 2, 1, and up. Good. From there, take these weights, bring them up overhead, turn the palms to the back of the room, turning the heels in, and then as you plie, doing a tricep extension, down and lift. So we're tucking the pelvis here, there's no poking out of the bum, we're drawing up through the centre of the core, down and lift. Keep going. We've got 8, lift, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold down. You're going to pulse, 2, 3, and extend. Pulse, 2, 3, extend. So on this extension, I want you to zip up those legs, squeeze the glutes, take the arms overhead. 3, and lift. Pulse, 3, and lift. For 5, 2, 3, and lift. 4, last 3, 2, 3, and lift. Last 2, and lift. Last 1, 2, 3, and lift. Good. From there, bring the arms down so they're beside you. Take the heels back to the back of the room. Tilt yourself forward. Draw this tummy in. Protect that lower back. Arms up behind you, nice and high, and then bend and straight. So coming into these tricep kickbacks, keeping these elbows. See how high my upper arm's staying. It's not lowering down as I do the move. Just bend and straighten at those elbows. Drawing your tummy in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, nice and high, squeezing, up, up, squeezing in and up, 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 for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, good. Bring it down, lift yourself up. We're going to come now into our squat. So up here into the goblet position. God, I nearly missed out this whole section. How terrible would that have been? Okay, we're going to do a narrow squat, out to the side, narrow and lift. Narrow. I bet you're all at home going, damn it, what did you remember? Down, out, in, and lift. Down, out, in, and lift. So squeezing these glutes. Out, in, and lift. Using these weights to help you keep that chest proud, and lift. Down, out, in, and lift. Down, out, in, and lift. Keep going. Out, in, and lift. Down, out, in, and lift. Nearly there. Out, in, and lift. Down, out, in. Going the other way. Same thing. Down, out, in, and lift. 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 8, and lift. 7, out, in, and lift. 6, out, in, and lift. 5, I'm so sweaty, I'm so glad I didn't have a shower first. Last 2, out, in, lift. Last one, out, in, lift. Come down, go out the other way, hold, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, step narrow, holding low, straighten up, lower straight down, out the other way, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Narrow, straighten up. Good. Now we have the other part 2B. Okay, so this time, right leg is stepping forward, spreading evenly between those all 4 corners of the feet, so pressing into the outside as much as the inside. Left leg coming out behind, pointing that toe. And then we're doing these lateral raises up to the side as we do our leg lift and lower. So lift and lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep going for 10. Don't rush it. 9, 8, 7. Keep the shoulders relaxed. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold this one up. Pulse the leg up. Little squeezing pulses. Isolate that glute. Up, 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 up. Add arm circles. It's like that, patting your head and rubbing your tummy. Keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the arms, step back, nice and far with that back leg. Lower down so you're in the bottom of this static lunge. Lift your arms up in front so you're in this bicep curl position, and then lift and lower. I think I'm doing it the other way around this time, it doesn't matter. Essentially, as long as you get the bicep curl and the static lunge done at some point during the movement. So, keeping these shoulders back, keeping this weight between the two. Check your form, check you're not leaning your body forward. You don't want the pressure. I can't feel this in my knees at all because none of my body weight is coming onto my knees. All the work's being done through the quads, through the glutes. Nearly there. 3, 2. We're going to hold this one down. Hold here. Lower to halfway with these weights. Pulse front and then out with these arms. Pulsing down. Front, out, front, out. I'm literally dripping with sweat. Out, front, out. That's what we want in Blast. And out, front, and out. I think it is sweat now. I think the Malbec's gone. 9, 8, 7, 6. Squeeze these shoulder blades together. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low. Bring these weights up by your shoulders. Then step up. Bring the feet together, tapping that foot as you stretch the arms overhead. Reverse lunge. Step and press. Lunge. Step and press. Lunge. Step and press. Lunge. Step and press. And press. Down. And press. First 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Okay. From there, just come into this nice forward fold hang, holding the weights there just to stretch out those shoulders. Good. Put your weights down. Coming down to the floor to finish with some fast-paced plank moves. Okay. So, hands down underneath the shoulders. Hip distance apart with the knees. So, remembering, if you want an option just holding on your knees, maybe lowering your bum and just holding here, drawing your tummy up, and just work on your plank and building up from there. If you're feeling it, you're going to step up into a full plank, and what we're going to do is tap out to one side, out to the other. Tap. We're going to do 4 of those, and then we're going to come into the centre for 4. Now, slow mountain climbers. So we're going out, 2, 3, 4, centre, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, centre, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, centre, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, centre, 2, 3, one more, out, 2, 3, 4, centre, 2, 3, 4, good. From there, coming over and into a hollow hold. Now here is where you might want your ball, so if you want to just lie on your ball to help, you maintain your back and you just come into this slightly higher position. We're just going to pulse our arms for 50 in these nice Pilates arms. Otherwise, coming down onto your back, and then you're going to lift your legs, lift your shoulders and arms, holding here, and we're going to pulse, the hands. Pulse, 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 pulse. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 10, 9, 8, 7, keep going. 4, 3, keep pressing that lower back down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Okay, that was round 1. Round 2 and final round. Adding on only if you wish. So when we do our planks, instead of stepping out and out, you're going to jump out and back, out and back, out and back, and then coming in, and you can speed up the in and outs in the mountain climbers. I'm not going to watch this video back because I suspect I'll be full of post-drinking shame at the fact I can't speak properly. Hands down underneath the shoulders, lifting up. Remember, you can hold on your knees if you need to, and then you're going to jump. Out, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, out, in. So you can do that, lower impact, just stepping out, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, out, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, out, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, out. So remember, you can go slow, like we did in the first round, or hold on your knees, out, in. Try and keep your bum low, unless you've got a low, bad back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Out, in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. In, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, jeez. Okay. Bringing it down onto your back. Pilates 50 to finish. Either ball behind your back, if you want, adding on with dumbbells, palms facing up. Pulse, 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 pulse. Otherwise, down into your hollow hold. Lying on your back, really pressing your lower back down into the mat. Tilt your pelvis slightly up towards the sky. Legs off the floor, palms facing up. Pulse. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep going. 2, 4, 5, 6. High rocking. 10, 10, 9, 8. You're coming to give you some support. 4, 3, 2. Last. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my god, that was horrible. Drop the weights to the floor. If you're not a dripping mess, hot, sweaty, dripping mess, I want to know why. Okay, that is it. Good calorie burn. 30 minutes work, nose to nose. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Just have a little rock side to side. We're going to stretch it out. Unless you're feeling super active and you feel like stopping me here and going into an old bar core and adding on an extra half an hour of abs and glutes. I don't fancy that, but you're very welcome. Okay, release those feet down to the floor. Bring your arms out beside you at shoulder height. Just gently windscreen wipering these legs from one side to the other. Down towards the mat, getting a little deeper each time. Letting that breath come back down now. Whichever side you're on, just let the knees drop. Turn your head in the other direction if that feels good. Gentle spinal twist. then lift the head back up to centre, knees back up to centre. Drop the knees down to the other side, and again, rolling your head to look over your shoulder if that feels good. And then lifting back up to centre, take your hands behind your knees, rocking and rolling a few times to bring yourself up to your seated position. Once you get there, straightening your legs out in front of you, keeping a slight bend if you need to. Inhaling, reaching for the sky. Hinge out, lift from those hips, lower your chest towards your thighs, then let your head and hands drop. A couple of breaths here. And then roll these hands back in, and then I want you to cross your legs, bring your hands in front of you, bring your knees out behind you, tuck your toes, lift yourself up and back into down dog, just stretching out, pushing your chest back towards your heels, and then taking your slow walk up towards your hands with your feet, hanging low at the bottom, and then slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time. When you get to the top, you're going to take your arms, open them out wide, look up towards the sky, squeeze those shoulder blades back together. I can't believe how quickly this month has gone. Then bring the hands forward, interlace the fingers, push the hands away, C-curve the spine, so you're really curving down, taking your arms up overhead, leaning one way, back to the top, lean the other way. Now I have to go and shout at my children because I told them I wanted them downstairs dressed by 9 because we've got a tennis match. They, one of them. Bring the arms down, there's been no sight to them. Clap your hands, give yourselves a round of applause. Well done for joining me. If you're joining me live, best way to start your Saturday morning. Let me know how you got on, whether you enjoyed that. And if you did it on catch up, also let me know how you got on. Sorry about the dog, big fat head in the middle of the camera. Ooh, have a great weekend. Bye.